What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Alma, Missouri. And I have some surprises for you. One of them being in the background there. Uh, it's a new tractor, obviously. It's also a John Deere, obviously. It is the brand new 9RX 2025 edition series. Yeah. Um, FarmSim got an update the other day and it added that tractor. So here we go. It's fancy. It is fancy. I have not moved it from its spot since I bought it March, the first day of March, I think. Um, yeah, I know I just wanted it because this is like my favorite large tractor, so I needed it. I didn't want it, I needed it. So there's that. Uh, I will say it looks great. It looks great. But this back piece here could have a little more stubbiness to it. You know? Because, like, this comes out real far, the nose, and it's just real stubby in the front. Looks great from here. But then you get to the back and it's just not stubby. So, yeah, that's my only problem with it. Other than that, it's a great tractor. So, let's turn it on. Ooh. Oh, it beeps at you and everything. Fancy. That is fantastic. Okay, now, let's get to business here because I'm getting distracted. Uh, yeah, I took out a massive loan to buy this, although I did repay a lot of it over winter. You can see there below my little marker there, we've got 340,000 from January. That is because I sold all kinds of. Oh, I sold milk. I sold harvest income, which was the corn and wheat, I believe, is what I sold. Yeah, there's no corn and there's no wheat. Yeah, so that's what I sold. Um, so yeah, that made me not as much as I was expecting, but we didn't have a very good harvest, so there's that. But then somewhere must have been right here. In March, we have another $348,000 sold products. That is because I placed down a biogas plant. I just got a tab to it. There it is. So yeah, I need a biogas plant. Uh, for a couple reasons. I had too much silage from the fermenter because that's how that works. I don't think you could ever have too much silage, so there's that. It's still processing a lot of silage too, so there's that. So we're gonna make a lot of money when we sleep eventually into April. I also placed down a greenhouse and a water pump, so there's that. Just for fun, really. As far as contracts go, I do have two active. Yeah, this one's done, so we can go ahead and collect that. This other one is for sowing sugar beets, which is why I need that tractor, actually. But we don't have a planter. I don't think. I hope I don't. No, I don't. Alright, perfect. So we're going to get this. We want that. We want Carla tracks because this is going on the 9RX. Standard, sure. I don't know what those words mean. Track change, sure. Sure. Just getting everything. Tiger, not the time, buddy. Alright, there we go. Oh, this doesn't have a 3-point. Ah, my plans are ruined. It doesn't have a 3-point. Oh my lord. Why doesn't this have a 3-point? Why you have no 3-point? That's unfortunate. That is wow. Wow. So it's a good thing I held on to this tractor, actually. Although I do need to put a 3-point on this. At least I hope I can. Can I put a 3-point on this? Engine, front weight, blah blah blah. Attachers. I can't. Look at that. Sure. That doesn't quite look up. That doesn't hook up. I don't like it. So that means we're going to need a new tractor. That's really unfortunate that that 9RX doesn't have a 3-point. I'm really disappointed about that. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to sell both of those. Get 460 grand back. And then we're going to buy somewhere an 8RX. Yeah. We're going to buy an 8RX because I want one. And it comes with a 3-point. So look at that. There we go. So now we have 2 new tractors. Now will this hook up properly? No, that hose still doesn't come out, but whatever. I like this setup more. That's a car. Don't you honk at me. It's not nice. Oh, I was gonna buy seed before I left. Man. I guess we're going to the farm. Although I could turn around. But that's a lot of effort, and I'm not going to. All right. Um, so yeah, we have this contract. It is for sugar beets, so we're gonna have to get some seed, obviously. Um, but yeah, since we're in March, most of the fields are planted. You see here, most of them are in green. We've got some cotton, sunflowers. I think that's potatoes. Yeah, it's potatoes. This big field is alfalfa for some reason. I'm not harvesting that. You're crazy. Um, so yeah, since this field right here is oats, I don't really want to plant another field of oats. Can I even plant oats now? I can plant oats now. Oh boy. Um, I don't know. I I don't want to get into productions right now, but at the same time, I know it makes a lot of money, and I'm kind of lacking money at the moment. I'm like what, $2 million in debt now, which I guess is not normal for me. You know, I sold that plow. I kind of regret that decision now, because now we don't really have anything for the 9RX to do, since it doesn't have. Oh, yeah, yeah. Never mind. Yes, I do. Never mind. Let's watch this bad boy unfold. Fancy. All right, there we go. I don't know if I have enough money to buy what I need to buy anymore. But we need a slurry spreader. Yeah, we don't have enough money for that. I could lease it, I guess. Would Might be a good idea. But Then again, I don't wanna. Can I take out more of a loan? Nope. Can I speed up time a little bit? Yep. Just want to get to 9, or no, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. See if a little bit more money rolls in. And it did. Look at that. Did enough money roll in, though? That's a better question. Not quite. What else can I sell that I don't need at the moment? Problem is I need most of this stuff. It's a fuel trailer, but that's only 5 grand. Tree be gone, maybe? I don't know. Don't honestly know. Oh, I have soybeans I could sell. What are the best price for soybeans? Horrible. Horrible. Okay, well, I'm just going to back this back where I found it. And I don't know. I probably should just lease it, get it over with. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to lease it. Sure. 6 grand. What's the... Oh, that's not too bad. It's got a really high-pitched engine sound. Interesting. It's probably got a high-pitched engine sound because it's got like 900 horsepower or something. Like 930, I think. Actually, don't know. I think it's 930. 913. Interesting. Weird number. Alright, so we finally made it back to the farm. Um, what was I gonna say? Something to do with slurry. Or digestate. Oh, that's what it was. We have a lot of digestate. If we take a look in this structure over here. This tractor has 340,000 liters of digestate. I think that emptied very fast. Yeah, 350,000 now. I emptied it back in the biogas plant. That's not what I wanted to do. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's bring this back to the farm. Although, are there any other contracts I could be doing? Let's see, fertilizing, blah, blah, blah. Not really. Not really worth my time. Alright, let's look at that nitrogen value. Forgot what it was called there for a second. Doing great. Doing great. Oh, also, I combined these two fields. I don't know if I said that already or not. Yeah, they're one big field now. And I baled it all. And some of the bales are on this trailer. The rest of the bales are in that biogas plant. Hence why we have so much digestate. And money, for that matter. Because I put manure in there, all the silage, all the slurry, all the straw. So there's that. And don't worry, we have plenty of straw. There's like 50 bales of normal sized bales in there still. In the bale storage. Hitting the wrong buttons. Now these bales are liftable because they came out of the quick bale. And that helps me a little bit because I can't actually maneuver these bales with the trailer. So, yeah. Or at least I can't figure out the button to do that with. So there's that. Come on, get out of there. Fine. There we go. All right, but that will do it for today, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.